Okay, so I think all of have joined. So let me start. Okay, so our today's session is basically about Atal Tinkering Lab. So what is Atal Tinkering Lab? Atal Tinkering Lab is basically it is named by on Atal Tinkering Lab is Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and tinkering means innovation. Lab is the laboratory. Okay, so it was started in 2016 basically, and Niti Aayog has started this project. This is basically the government project. So school has to set up the Atal Tinkering Lab basically in their school. So I'll explain what are the guidelines and how they have to set up. So there were the list of 457 schools in 2016. So this was the first list which came in 2016. Then in the next year, the school list came for 484 for all over India. Then 1500 school list came. Then 3000, 3437, and then 6038. So these are the lists which came yearly, basically from 2016. So these were the schools which were selected to set up the ATL Tinkering Lab, basically ATL Lab. So the last list was 6038. Okay, so Atal Tinkering Lab basically is for the private schools and for the government schools. So what they have done, they said ki just you have to apply for the Atal Tinkering Lab. So some KVs have also applied, state government schools also applied, private schools also have applied for this lab. So this project is basically for all, for government schools also, for state government schools also, for private schools also. So this was open. Okay, so now the this for ATL Lab, they are not giving any list as of now. So 6038 was the last list. So no new list as of now will come uh, in future. So this was the last list, 6038. So we are expecting no new list as of now for ATL Labs. Okay, so this list came, and after when the list this came, they have to do some documentation part. So when the list came, like 6038, then after giving the list, Ayog have asked to give some documentation basically. So after doing the documentation, they will only get they will receive the grant only after doing the documentation part. Okay, so total 10,000 schools are there who are operational as of now because there were, I think, around about 15,000 schools which were selected. And among that 15,000 schools, only 10,000 schools have done the documentation part. So total ATL schools are 10,000 as of now. So for the sales, we will be approaching these 10,000 schools all over India. Okay, not each and every school which came in the list. So because no new funding will be raised for the ATLs, so only we have to approach these 10,000 schools. So I will share you the list also of these 10,000 schools so that you can go through and you can see who are the schools which were selected. So this project is basically for the 5 years for attending Green Lab. They have to set up the lab, and this project is basically for the 5 years. And for the coming 5 years, they will be receiving 20 lakh rupees. So in 5 years, they will receive 20 lakh rupees. Each and every school will receive 20 lakh rupees. So the first they will receive 12 lakh rupees as the capital cost. So 10 lakh rupees, yeah, this 12 lakh rupees they will be receiving in the first go. So these 10,000 schools have received the 12 lakh rupees. They will not receive again 12 lakh rupees. This is the single amount, that is the capital cost, 10 lakh rupees. So they are giving 12 lakh rupees on the first tranche. So 12 lakh rupees is like the 10 lakh rupees is for the capital cost basically, and 2 lakh rupees is for the operational cost. So this is the recurring amount, and this is the non-recurring amount, 10 lakh rupees. And they have given the guidelines also that how school has to utilize this 10 lakh rupees. The guidelines are 7 lakh. For 7 lakh rupees, they have to purchase the equipments. That is the package 1, package 2, package 3, package 4. These equipments I will show you later on. So they have to buy the equipments of 7 lakh rupees, and they have to buy the IT infra of 1.50 lakh, in which they can buy minimum of 3 laptop and maximum of 5 laptop, plus one plus one projector they have to purchase. And then 1.50 lakh for infrastructure, in that they can utilize the amount purchasing tables, chairs, storage boxes, wall designing, and whatever they like to design the lab, they can use the this amount 1.50 lakh. So total, this is the capital cost basically 10 lakh rupees. capital cost is the one-time cost. They will receive this amount one time only. And 2 lakh rupees is basically for the operational costs for the whole academic year. If they are consuming any equipment from package 1 to package 4, so they can purchase the consumable part, or they can purchase the equipments also, and they can purchase the advanced equipments also, which they think it will be feasible for the students. So they can purchase that also from this 2 lakh rupees. Okay, so but the project is for 20 lakh rupees, and they have received only 12 lakh in the first year. So after utilizing this 12 lakh rupees, school has to do some documentation part. They have to do some documentation to receive the next tranche. Next tranche, second tranche, basically the for consumable for the operational cost. So earlier in 2016, the government has suggested that they will be giving 2 lakh rupees per year. So 12 lakh rupees in the first year, then next year 2 lakh rupees, then 2 lakh, then 2 lakh, then 2 lakh. So school will be receiving 20 lakh rupees in the coming 5 years. But due to the lockdown, due to the COVID situation, the government have not sent any grant to any of the school. They have stopped the funding. So now what they have given the guidelines. They have given the guidelines like school to utilize the 12 lakh rupees, and after utilizing the 12 lakh rupees, they will receive the 4 lakh grant directly 4 lakh, not the 2 lakh rupees. They will be receiving now 4 lakh rupees. So it will be like 12 lakh rupees plus 4 lakh rupees for then next coming 2 years. It will be 4 lakh rupees. So total will be 20 lakh rupees. Okay, so they will be receiving 12 lakh plus 4 lakh plus 4 lakh. So 12 lakh they have received 4 lakh. For receiving this 4 lakh rupees, they have to do some documentation part. So they have to do some documentation again to receive this 4 lakh rupees. Okay, sales, is there any issue? Any question till now?
Sir,
Yes, Abul.
sir, you told कि private school also can apply for this ATL. Then which kind of private school? I mean, primary or high school or secondary school?
See, this ATL project is basically for class 6 to 10.
Okay, and sir, applying procedure, sir?
See, applying, the lines has been closed. ये lines अभी close हो गई हैं. So now it will open or not open, we are not clear. So as of now, lines are closed. So for new ATL application, school cannot apply.
Okay,
We
okay, sir.
have to
Clear.
approach these 10,000 schools only as of now.
Okay, okay, understood. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Anyone, any other question till now? Okay. So I hope it's clear. Okay. So ATL lab is 10 lakh rupees capital cost, 2 lakh rupees operational cost, and then they will receive 4 lakh rupees as for the operational cost. So there are more than 800 labs which we have supplied all over India. Being a Robotech or BNK, we have supplied more than 800 labs. So I will show you the one video also of Atal Tinkering Lab basically. So I will share that video on the group also. Okay, so these were the guidelines basically which were given. Now sales team, what you have to approach, let me explain that also. Sales team, we have to approach if they are having any remaining amount. Suppose they have received the 12 lakh rupees, but they have utilized 10 lakh rupees or 11 lakh rupees. So we have to take the order for that amount. And if they have utilized all this capital cost and operational cost, then we will help them to do the documentation part, because school doesn't know how to do the documentation and how to receive the 4 lakh rupees. So we basically charge some amount from the school to help them doing the documentation and to receive this 4 lakh rupees. So sales team, we will be approaching the schools to do the documentation part so that they can receive the 4 lakh rupees, and we will be helping them to do the documentation. Plus, if they are having any amount like from 12 lakh rupees or from 16 lakh rupees, so we help them to procure from us. So we approach them to you just utilize that amount, and you can purchase from us, and you can receive the next tranche. So we will be approaching the schools. Okay. Okay, team, clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So, let me show you the equipments basically. Like what are the equipments? See, the list is has been given by the Niti Aayog only. So, Niti Aayog has given the list that you have to purchase these equipments only. Okay, so all the list has been given by the Niti Aayog. Okay, and the list is you can see the list and the equipment. So these are the equipments basically. Arduino board is there. And Niti Aayog has given the quantity also in how much quantity school has to purchase. So they have given the quantity also. So as you can see, these are the equipments basically. Arduino Uno is there, Arduino Nano is there, Arduino Mega board is there, a Raspberry Pi is there, breadboard is there, breadboard mini is there, general purpose board is there, Berg strips, LCD display. So these types of equipments are there. This is the package one, which what I am showing now. And package one is electronics development, robotics, Internet of Things, and sensors. So this is the package one basically. And package one contains these equipments. Arduino, Raspberry Pi, general purpose board, LCD display, USB cable, battery, linear voltage regulator, piezoelectric plate, Bluetooth module, GSM, GPS, laser diode, LDR module, keypad, joystick, motor driver shield. So these are the equipments which came in package one. LEDs are also there. PQ series is smoke detection, ethanol sensor, natural gas sensor. I will share the list also in the group so that you all can go through this. Power bank is also there. RFID, RF module, DC motor, servo motors, BO motors. Then they have drone kit also, aerospace kit also, automobile kit also, biomedical, agri-tech kit, water sanitation, biotech kit, and STEM kit basically. So this is the package one. So package one is basically electronics, IoT, and sensors. So this is the package one. And now this is the package two. Package two is rapid prototyping. That is basically 3D printer. So this is the 3D printer which came in package two, and we have the specification also. UPS is also there in package two. Then 3D printer filaments are there. Storage boxes for the filament is there. Strings are there. Rubber band is there. Popsicle sticks are there. Wood glue gun. Wood glue is there. Not gun. Wood glue. Okay. So this is the package two. Package two is basically the 3D printer only. So these are basically the accessories of this. So package two is basically 3D printer. Now, package three is basically mechanical, electrical, and measurement tools. This is the mechanical tools. Package three, as you can see, hacksaw is there, hacksaw blades are there, then pliers are there, different types of pliers are there. Hammer is there, C clamp is there, drill machine, a wrench is there, screwdriver is there, ear blower. This is the glue gun, adapters are there, measuring tape, vernier caliper, multimeter is there, swing kit is there. So these types of equipments are there in mechanical tools. So this is the package 3 in which mechanical tools are there. Now package 4 is basically power supply, accessories and the safety equipments. So in package 4, the things are glue sticks are there, cable tie knot is there, extension board is there, bulb holder, wire, first aid kit, fire extinguisher, safety goggles, safety gloves. So these are the equipments which came in package 4. Okay. So the guidelines were key that they have to buy the equipments P1, P2, P3, P4 in 7 lakh rupees. So we have categorized according to that only. So you have seen the equipments what came in P1 and what is the P2 and what is the P3 and P4. So I'll share this list also with you also that you can go through. So these were the guidelines for the equipments. I hope it is clear to all. This equipment list is clear, like package 1, package 2, package 3, package 4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so this was the for 7 lakh rupees basically. Now in 1.50 lakh, they have to buy the laptops and one projector. So because the budget is very less, so we have given 3 laptops, basically core to dual or maybe less processor we have given, and plus one projector we have supplied. In infrastructure, we have given tables, also chairs, also storage boxes, also wall designing. So this is the complete 10 lakh capital cost, 7 lakh equipment, IT infra, then infrastructure. So this is the capital cost. Now I talk about 2 lakh rupees. So 2 lakh rupees is basically for the consumables item. As you can see, glue stick is there. So glue stick is consumable basically. So it will be consumed if the students will be making any project. So they can buy the consumable product from these 2 lakh rupees. Suppose Arduino boards, they are also consumables, and 3D printer filament. So filament is also consumable. Glue sticks that are also consumables. So that consumables item they can buy. They can buy from this operational cost. So this operational cost they have to utilize it for the coming academic year. So some schools are giving directly orders. They are giving orders directly, like they can purchase it in 2 lakh rupees. Okay, just a second. Hmm. So they can buy the consumable items. Okay. So now, sales team, what we have to do, we have to approach schools to do the documentation part, and we will help them to receive the second tranche, and then they will receive the second tranche. Then we will help them and we will guide them how to utilize the amount, and they can purchase from us. So we have to approach the schools to do the documentation part, and plus if they are having any amount, remaining amount from 12 lakh rupees, so we suggest them that you should buy the equipment, these types of equipments or these consumables. Accordingly, we suggest them to buy and they will purchase from us if they are agreed to. Okay, so this is the ATL project. Clear to all? Yes, sir. Okay, so I just want to explain one more thing. See, now there are three things basically: robotech, or maybe you can say DMK. Basically, what Robotech and BNK, what we do, we used to set up robotics lab, STEM lab, basically in the schools. So we are having different products like Kinder Lab, and for STL is also there. STEM classroom is there. So we'll be learning later on that products. So basically, Robotech, what we are doing, we are basically setting up the STEM lab, robotics lab, and different products are there. Basically, server is also there. So we are approaching private schools. We are setting up these types of lab in the private schools. So this was our what we used to do, Robotech. Then a project came, ATL lab. ATL, that is Atal Tinkering Lab. So this is the government project only. This is for private school and government school both. These are both. And then PM Shri. PM Shri is basically for the government schools only. Okay, so this is clear. There are basically three things. One is the Robotech schools. One is the STEM lab. Basically, we are supplying STEM lab in the private schools. Then the other project is ATL lab. That is the government project, which is for both private school and government schools. And there are 10,000 schools which we have to approach for the Atal Tinkering Lab. And PMC is basically for the government schools. And why I am telling you this thing, because Atal Tinkering Lab will come into the PM Shri also. PM Shri also, the schools who are selected under the PM Shri, these schools will also have the Atal Tinkering Lab under the PM Shri scheme. So in the previous class, in the previous session, I have explained you about the project innovation recurring. So there is a project innovation non-recurring also in PM Shri. So in project innovation non-recurring, they have suggested the Atal Tinkering Lab. A school should have the ATL lab in their school. Clear? Any confusion?
No, sir.
Sir, ATL related to CBSE or state boards?
See, ATL lab is basically for private schools also, for CBSE and for the government schools also, both. That is for the both.
Okay.
Okay, let me show you the list also.
And sir, school get the fund from central government only, right?
In ATL lab, they will be receiving grant from the central government, from NITI Aayog. NITI Aayog is giving the grant.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the 10,000 schools which have been operational as of now. So they have the state, they have district name also. One ATL code is there. ATL code is the unique code for each and every school. This is the different code. UDICE code is there for every school. And this is the date basically on which they have received the first tranche. And this is the school name. Okay, so I will share you this list also. So total 10,000 schools are there. Okay, so we have to approach these schools for ATL lab. Okay, so any question? I think ATL lab, it's clear to all.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. Okay, so this session was about Atal Tinkering Lab, basically ATL lab. So we'll meet in the next session and share the
Yeah,
links.
I just needed to ask one thing. Do we
Yes,
help
yes.
the schools in getting these empanelments or getting the fund and some documentation?
Yes. We are helping the schools also for the documentation part.
For the
The
ATL,
schools for ATL lab, yes.
both
Yes.
for the second stage, right? Because the first is already done, I believe.
First they have received, and the second tranche we are helping them to receive the second tranche.
Okay. So we do all
And
the
we
documentation or specific part?
no, we do all the documentation. We
And
help
suppose
them
they
fill
ask
the
for some kind of trainers or teachers or something like that, do we help in that?
Yes. We provide trainer also. See, when we supply the equipment, so after supplying the equipments, we used to give 2 to 3 days training free of cost, right? Free of cost.
Okay, training. No, if they want some teacher to be hired in the private schools, do we help that?
Actually, there is a lack of trainer as of now. So We don't commit the schools that we can provide. We
Yes.
just say ki we can give. So we will just
We
search.
might try, right? But we won't
Yes,
commit.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
That's it. Thanks a lot.
Okay. So team, I think it's clear. Thank you. We'll meet in the next session.